Hey there! Python is a popular programming language loved by beginners and experts alike. It's often recommended for those new to coding because of its simplicity and readability. Python reads like English, which means you can focus on learning programming concepts without getting bogged down by complex syntax. This makes it a great starting point for anyone who wants to learn how to code. Another reason Python is a great choice for beginners is its versatility. Whether you're interested in web development, data analysis, artificial intelligence, or game development, Python has libraries and frameworks that can help you out. This means you can apply what you learn to a wide range of projects, making your learning experience more rewarding and honestly, a lot more fun. Python also has a large and supportive community. So, if you ever get stuck, there are countless resources available to help you. From tutorials and forums to online courses and documentation, you'll find plenty of support as you start your coding journey. This community makes learning Python less intimidating and way more enjoyable. Finally, Python's popularity means it's a valuable skill to have. Many companies use Python for various projects, so learning it can open up job opportunities in the tech industry. Starting with Python not only gives you a strong foundation in programming but also enhances your career prospects. Before you start coding, you need to set up Python on your computer. The good news is that Python is free and easy to install. To get started, just visit the official Python website and download the latest version suitable for your operating system. Follow the installation instructions and you'll have Python ready to go in no time. If you don't want to install anything, you can also use an online platform like Replit. Replit allows you to write and run Python code directly in your web browser. Simply create an account, start a new Python project, and you're ready to code. This is a great option if you're eager to start coding right away without any setup. Once you've set up Python, it's helpful to use an integrated development environment, or IDE, like IDLE, which actually comes with Python. An IDE is a program that helps you write code more easily. It provides features like syntax highlighting and error checking, making your coding experience smoother. Whether you choose to install Python on your computer or use an online platform, you'll find that setting up Python is a straightforward process. With Python ready to go, you're all set to write your first program. Now that you have Python set up, it's time to write your first program. A classic starting point is printing Hello World to the screen. This simple program will introduce you to the basic structure of Python code and give you a quick win as a new programmer. Open your Python IDE or your Replit editor and type the following code. Print, open parenthesis, quote, hello world, quote, close parenthesis. This line of code tells Python to display the text, hello world on the screen. It's a straightforward command that shows how easy it is to get started with Python. After typing the code, run the program by pressing the Run button in Replit or the F5 key in IDLE. You should see the words Hello World appear in the console below. Congratulations! You've just written and executed your first Python program. This simple program is more than just a tradition. It's a reminder that programming is about communicating with your computer. By typing code, you're giving instructions that the computer understands and executes. With Hello World, you've taken your first step into the world of programming. In programming, variables are like sticky notes that hold information. Just as you might write a reminder on a sticky note and place it on your fridge, you can use variables to store data in your programs. This analogy helps you understand how variables work in a fun and relatable way. Imagine you have a sticky note labeled Name. You can write your name on it, and whenever you need to remember it, you just look at the sticky note. In Python, you create a variable like this, name equals, quote, Alice, quote. Here, name is the variable, and Alice is the information stored in it. Variables can hold different types of information such as numbers, text, or even more complex data. For example, you can create a variable to store your age equals 25. Now you have two sticky notes, one for your name and one for your age. You can use these variables in your programs to perform various tasks. Understanding variables is crucial because they allow your programs to remember and manipulate information. Just like sticky notes can help you organize your thoughts, variables help your programs keep track of and work with data. Interacting with users is actually a super important part of many programs. Python makes it really easy to ask users for input and then use that input in your code. This kind of interaction makes your programs way more dynamic and engaging. So, let's see how you can get input from a user. To ask a user for input, you can use the input function. For example, type the following code name equals input, open parenthesis, quote, what's your name, question mark, quote, close parenthesis. This line of code will display a prompt asking the user for their name and store the response in the variable called name. It's kind of like handing the user a sticky note and asking them to write their name on it. Once you have the user's input, you can use it in your program. For example, you can print a personalized greeting print, open parenthesis, quote, hello, comma, space, close quote, plus name, plus quote, exclamation mark, quote, close parenthesis. This line of code combines the text, hello, with the user's name and an exclamation mark, creating a friendly greeting. By using user input in your programs, you make them more interactive and honestly, a lot more fun. This feature lets you create programs that can adapt to different users and scenarios, adding a personal touch to your coding projects. Now that you know how to use variables and get user input, let's create a simple Mad Libs game. Mad Libs is a fun word game where you fill in the blanks to create a silly story. In this section, you'll use what you've learned to build your own version of the game. Start by creating variables to hold the words the user will provide. For example, you might ask for a noun, a verb, and an adjective. Noun equals input, open parenthesis. Quote, enter a noun colon space quote, close parenthesis. Verb equals input open parenthesis quote, enter a verb colon space quote, close parenthesis. Adjective equals input open parenthesis quote, enter an adjective colon space quote, close parenthesis. These inputs will be used to create a funny story. Next, write a story template using the variables. For example, story equals quote, once upon a time a space quote plus adjective plus space quote plus noun plus quote, decided to quote plus verb plus quote in the park period quote. This line of code combines the user's inputs with a simple story framework, creating a unique story each time. Finally, print the story to the screen print open parenthesis story, close parenthesis. Run your program and watch as your Mad Libs game comes to life. Try entering different words to see how the story changes. This exercise is a fun way to practice using variables and input in Python. Now that you've written your first programs, you might be wondering what to learn next. Python has many exciting features and libraries to explore. Here are a few suggestions to continue your learning journey. First, consider learning about loops and conditionals. Loops allow you to repeat code, while conditionals let your programs make decisions. These concepts are essential for writing more complex and efficient programs. They also make your code more dynamic and responsive to different situations. Another area to explore is functions. Functions let you organize your code into reusable blocks, making it easier to read and maintain. By learning how to write and use functions, you'll improve your ability to structure and manage your code. You might also want to explore Python libraries and frameworks. Libraries like NumPy and Pandas are great for data analysis, while Flask and Django are popular for web development. By learning these tools, you can expand your programming skills and work on more diverse projects. Finally, consider joining Python communities and participating in coding challenges. Engaging with other learners and developers can provide valuable insights and motivation. Plus, coding challenges are a fun way to test your skills and learn new techniques. Now that you've created your own Mad Libs game, why not share it with others? Sharing your project is a great way to get feedback and connect with fellow learners. Plus, it's a fun way to show off your new skills and creativity. Challenge yourself to improve your Mad Libs game. You can add more inputs, create a longer story, or even incorporate random choices to make it more interesting. Once you've made your enhancements, share your game on social media or coding forums. Encourage others to play your game and share their own versions. You might be surprised by the creative stories they come up with. Sharing your work not only boosts your confidence but also inspires others to start their own coding journeys. Remember, programming is a collaborative and creative process. By sharing your projects, you contribute to the vibrant Python community and help others learn and grow. So don't be shy. Share your Mad Libs game and see where it takes you. Congratulations on taking your first steps into the world of programming with Python. You've learned how to set up Python, write simple programs, use variables, and interact with users. You've even created your own Mad Libs game, showcasing your newfound skills. Your journey with Python is just beginning. As you continue to learn and explore, you'll discover new possibilities and projects to tackle. Python is a powerful tool that can help you achieve your goals. Whether it's building websites, analyzing data, or creating games, remember, programming is a skill that improves with practice. Keep coding, experimenting, and learning, and you'll continue to grow as a programmer. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Each one is an opportunity to learn and improve. Thank you for joining this introduction to Python. I hope you enjoy your programming journey and discover the many exciting opportunities it offers. Happy coding!